Okay, we're going to talk about shortening chords. That's where you don't use all 6 strings because it's difficult to bar. There are a couple of shortened chords that happen in beginner chord books right away. When you learn a D chord, you're only using 4 strings. Okay, when you learn an F chord, you're only using 4 strings. Well, the F chord is a shortened form of the barred F, which is the E form, first position. If you used all 6 strings, you can see that it's an E form. Okay, when you shorten it and play what we call an F chord, people don't recognize it as a shortened E form, but it is. I could play my E chord, bring it up, hold those 3 strings there, and have the 5 in the root, a more complete F chord. Then I could reach around with my thumb, which classical teachers say not to do, but you'll see Eric Clapton do this on stage. And you can get your full F chord that way with the F playing the root. Okay, so a shortened F is this. Another good shortened F. If you can get this and just hold that root, mute the B string and the E string up there. So in the beginning, if your bar isn't strong enough to get these 2 strings, don't worry. As long as you've got the root and these 3 strings, you've got the whole chord. In fact, you've got just as much of the chord as a D chord is. So if I barred my A form here, it would be a D chord. And if I barred my E form here, it would be a D chord. Okay, now the other chords that are real common to shorten are the G form. When you bring the G chord up, it's hard to get that whole chord. So what a lot of people do is just play this. You drop off the low E string, mute that, just play these. You've still got as much of a G chord there as you need. Or what I do is I grab these 2 notes and I mute the high E string, and I've got a G form there. So you can shorten the G form at either side. You can leave off the high E string, and you've got this much of the chord. Or you can shorten it at the other end, and you've got this much of the chord. Now you can shorten the A form by just holding the 5th string. You don't have to get the 6th string. But if you can't get the whole bar, don't worry about that. Just hold that string, and then practice laying the finger down the rest of the way to get the top. Now you see that bar isn't straight. A lot of people think the bar finger has to be straight. It's easier if you curve it. There's the whole chord. You can see that bar